Hi, this is Aeson Knight. Welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop. And with me tonight is my Techie with Mostest, Techie Joe.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Waiting on coffee. So I'm drinking water at the moment.
Yeah. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Hello,
Hey, Karen.
Karen. Good evening. Standard question, what you drinking? What's your focus for this week?
Hey, there you go. Well, my focus
is
is,
for those two, please.
we're getting there. But yeah, no, my focus for the week is actually knocking out some things that have been setting in the, I want to get to that, I just don't have time.
Yeah. All right. Well, my focus this week is this. Yes, I am moving into a workbook. This is not a planner. This is a workbook. I'll do a video on it. You'll see it during Psychic Plans, but my focus is to get this done so we can start getting some more things done around here. As I let Vlad go fetch me coffee.
Oh, we're having the dog fetch now?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Shannon tired. Doctor told me no work for at least a couple of days. So using my PTO, my immune system went into overdrive from stress and zapped me a bit.
Oh,
you're with that a lot. So are you.
Yeah. We're all there.
Yeah.
To some degree.
Yeah. We feel you. And we're going to have to work on remind me somebody to discuss some things that I've done to help control some problems and some energy balancing and that type of thing. And I may even do some videos on it because there's some things that have been changing. It's another video idea. Is morning routines and that type of thing. Ooh, my shoulder is placed on the 23rd of March, off till July, Karen. Oh,
ooh,
you're feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Okay.
Ow.
Well, this week's going to be a week. Here are the current astrology things going on. We have a new moon in Aries. Again, hello, repeat. And it's an eclipse, which means the effects are going to be felt for 6 months. Then we have a Mercury in retrograde. We're going to have your 401 on both of these tonight in the show because this is going to be hitting us. Also going to be content going out about both of those. Right, Joe? You've got that content?
Yes, I've received it.
Karen, how cool. And of course,
there you
Sharon is our Shannon, who I've nicknamed Sharon for years now, around for years, is a Virgo.
Yes. Oh, good. That means that she, if she's now going to Starbucks, she can figure out what coffee she should get.
Okay, yeah. I have seen the astrology do a lot of things. This is a new marketing thing that I'm not exactly happy with. We even have shoes.
Oh, I've got a share screen on it.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, guys. So, Starbucks, and this is not an April Fool's joke, this is not a joke, has created a select your sign coffee recommender.
Let's see if we get this one right.
Oh, so what should you get at Starbucks, dear? Oh, are you going morning or afternoon?
Morning.
Okay. Oh. So, yes. So your power words are courageous, upbeat, and passionate. Your spring color is sunrise orange. Your flower is the tulip, which they're not too far off. And you need a caramel macchiato.
All right, let's go back.
Okay. Oh. All right. So do we want to go find Shannon's coffee?
Let's find Shannon's coffee.
All right. Virgo, you say?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Shannon, morning or afternoon? Huh?
she needs the afternoon pickup because we know she's getting the cake pops for the kids.
Oh, well, there you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. Your power words are determined, insightful, and thoughtful. Your spring color is serene celadon. Your flower is the chrysanthemum. And you need a passion tango tea lemonade. Oh, fun.
All right, so let's go back.
Yes.
Yes, let's check out Cancer, and then we're going to do Sagittarius.
All righty. So let me swing around to the Cancers. Oh, what coffee should I have? Morning or afternoon? I'm more of an afternoon boy, right?
You're an afternoon boy.
Yeah. Like, I just can't get to Starbucks first thing in the morning. Oh, Shannon's upset. So my power words are encouraging, mindful, and comforting.
Right.
My spring color is paradise blue.
Well, I agree with that one.
My flower is the ranunculus.
Yep.
All right. Caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino drink. Ew.
Yeah. You've got more of the Aries trace there with the caramel macchiato.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can save your chart.
Oh, let's see
or order your drink. Oh, it's cute. It's cute.
All right.
Yeah. Let do what now?
Share it because we can't see it. You have to open it in a Chrome tab.
Let's see what I can do. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can do that. So let's see what happens. 1 second, guys. All right, there you go.
Oh, it's a lovely little screensaver. Okay.
Yeah, for my phone. It has all my stuff.
Yeah. Okay, this is not a chart. This is far from a chart. You can order charts at aesonknight.com. Yes, I know my products.
You know?
I'm Miss Brenda. And then we're gonna.
It's basically a reference card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a chart. Okay, so let's go back.
All right.
Let's check out our Sagittarian. What is she? And she wants morning coffee.
Oh, morning coffee? All right. Oh, Sagittarius. Mornings. And your power words are bold, whimsical, and affectionate. Spring color is early sunrise. I think we saw that before, didn't we?
Yep.
Oh, your flower is the poppy. And your drink is the vanilla sweet cream nitro cold brew.
And if I remember right, Brenda is Aquarius. She just had a birthday, Brenda.
Oh, Brenda, are you Aquarian? I figure she's going to be an afternoon person too. I think she is.
Yep, except no cold brew.
Oh, so Karen's good with hers.
Yeah.
All right. So Brenda, yes, is Aquarian, and yes, afternoons?
Yeah, let's do an afternoon pick-me-up.
All right. You know, she's got to get something before the show. So independent, exuberant, and unique are your power words. Vivid thistle. That is your color.
Ooh, a nice purple.
Oh, hydrangea is your flower. And your drink is an iced brown sugar oat milk shaken and spread. Now, that might actually be right.
Fine.
I think I could see Brenda on that one.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, hot of vanilla bean frozen. Oh, let's see what Leo has.
Oh, see the Leos. We want to see the Leos.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So again, Brenda, just because I kind of trailed off on that one, it's the iced brown sugar oatmeal shaken espresso. Oh, she just ordered that color of phone.
How cool.
Ooh. All right. So I'm sorry, what was the next one? Leo.
Leo.
All right. Come around here, Leo.
Come on, we still got some time to go. There we go.
All right, Leo. All right, we doing mornings or afternoons?
Let's do a morning. Christian looks like a morning one.
All right.
He's
Apparently, I did good. Brenda likes that.
Algorithm.
So your power words are warm, energetic, and captivating. Your spring color is sunshine. Your flower is the sunflower.
Of course.
Oh, this is going really earthy.
No, this is going very Leo.
Strawberry cream frappuccino drink.
Interesting. Interesting.
All
I'm
right.
wondering what they're using as their algorithm, and here's why I say it's an algorithm. This is my problem. Is these are pre-programmed. Joe's even talked about us doing this for my site. I'm like, I don't like that because that's just one part of you, one piece of you. But no, we're seeing this with Starbucks. Anyway, they launched the Sun Signs on March 20th with a collusion with a new astrological new year, offering Starbucks sun charts for customers based on their birth date and what time of day they would like their coffee. The chart is created a combination of an astrology app, Sanctuary, featuring a few power words, a brief horoscope of the sign, also recommending spring color, flower, and Starbucks drink. Among those are Passion Tango Lemonade, Iced Matcha Latte, Vanilla Cold Brew Nitro Brew to compare with the star signs. When developing the star signs and drink pairings, we looked at the core personality traits of each person and identifying the beverage that acts in expressing your planetary rulers. Shakespeare astrologer Leah Ash said in a statement to Food and Wine. These readings are designed to empower anyone, regardless of star sign, to learn, lean into the energy with a fresh start of spring. Neither Starbucks nor Sanctuary responded to requests for comments from the regional news service. Of course, Starbucks isn't the same one. I get articles weekly. They've now, you can now, they have a shoe brand that pairs your astrology sign for the color of freaking shoes you should order.
Sometimes I think some of this is just maybe we're all getting too choice exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just looking at things to just tell me.
Yeah.
Just tell me. Because I will say that I kind of got stuck on my coffee order.
Right.
As in, it was the first thing I ever ordered. The second thing I ever ordered at Starbucks. And I was like, I'll just keep ordering that forever.
Right.
Because every time I've tried to change, I'm just like,
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, can we, is this a new panel I need to add to this astrology chart? No.
Oh, honey, if you're going to start adding, and your Starbucks order should be.
Mm-hmm. Starbucks order, your clothing order, your colored order, and it's like, Astrology is a roadmap. It is what is potentially there if you choose to elaborate and create it into what you want it to be. It is not, however, this is an important fact, it is not, however, in general, what your shoe color should be, what your coffee order is, because I got mine wrong. Yeah, I do order that for Joe. Um, my Starbucks order is very simple. It's a mocha cappuccino, iced with it. If I'm in the US, it is 3 shots of espresso. If I am in Canada, it is 2 shots of espresso.
There we go.
But
Oh,
but this
so
is
this is
this is
this
insane.
is yeah, this is like an astrology based magic 8 ball.
Well, this is a okay. These components equal that.
Like they could have just as easily gone
Right,
and been like, pick a color.
right.
Like y'all remember this? Some of y'all remember this from school. You did this,
Uh,
the little paper thing, and you wrote all the things. Like pick a color, pick a flower, and then like it'll tell you how many kids to have or what you should order at Starbucks.
right. Now this goes even to a little bit more crazier incoming, Joe, because you can take this article.
Oh, cool. And I can remove the screen share, I take it.
Yes, this is a cute algorithm. It isn't even good. I mean, even Chrissy said, yellow is not the color for my skin tone.
um So yeah, downtown restaurant begins astrology diners this month.
Right.
Astrology dinner, excuse me, this month. The series kicks off concurrent with Fireside Aries. What is with kicking everything off in Aries?
Well, that's because that's the astrologer's new year.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so Society Cafe at the Walker Hotel will launch an astrologically themed dinner series on March 23rd. A 4-course prefix will update monthly to reflect that moment sign, beginning with the Ram. The inaugural Out of This World menu was co authored by the restaurant's exclusive chef, Nicholas McCann, and astrologer Lauren Ash. Timed with the spring equinox and beginning on the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, this month's menu puts the fire in fire sign through its food and drink, a press release reads. In keeping with the theme, the evening begins with a fiery falafel, amuse-bouche, followed by a radish starter, Burberry spiced lamb or vegetables, and an ice cream dessert spiked with Spice Luxardo liqueur. There's also a choice of Paloma and Fuego or non-alcoholic cocktail with pear, cinnamon, lime, and mint soda. Prepaid tickets are $80 and include an astrologically branded swag bag with a few beauty products and a selection of healing stones and crystals that represent the energy of Aries, per the release. Seatings began at 5 p.m. Society Cafe first opened in 2016. Its regular menu is self-billed as Market to Table American. Oh, $80. Yeah, $80.
Yeah.
I
For food
can't say
the
that I've
Aries
never had.
will not eat. I
Yeah,
know what most of that food is. Yuck.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh no, and it's like the picture of this meal is horrible.
Right.
Like,
It's
yeah, that
awful
was.
looking. Like I would send
Oh,
this back. This reminds me of that one restaurant you took me to.
oh God. Yeah, he's still not happy about that one. That was a small plates restaurant, a tapas restaurant. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's not a tapas boy.
No,
No.
no, no. But looking at this, it's like, okay, so one, I want to know why I'm not getting offers on this job. Manager, what the hell? Secondly, the next thing they will do is you know, food by tarot reading. You pull one card and it tells you what your food is.
Oh, do you need to look for a deck for that? Is there a deck for that where each card is just a food item?
Probably. Let's see.
Do you have to have a second deck to figure out dessert? Because you could do a 3 card for, a 3-course meal.
Uh-huh.
Like bam, bam, bam. Of course, God help you, it's going to, if it comes up all like, keto. And it's like you're having steak, chicken, and, pork.
I say there is a deck of cards for everything.
And there's a deck of cards for everything in there.
Yes, there is.
But it's like they can pick me a dessert by cards, but not my food. I don't know. I think maybe just putting Magic 8-Ball at everyone's table and just put, menu selections on it or match it up.
Oh my God. I'm not joking. Let me see if I can find a better way to share this.
Oh, Shannon loves her sweary affirmation cards. Love it. Love it. Oh, Christy, that's okay. Good evening, guys, says Christy. She is sorry she didn't say that earlier, but that's fine. That's fine. You're great.
Yeah, you're doing wonderful.
Oh, poor Karen's hair is messed up with the arm being messed up. So
I don't want to hear it.
Neighbors
I'm trying to get a haircut.
Well, Karen just had a new shoulder.
I know.
Like, come on.
She's doing fabulous, though. Her healing will do well.
I know, but your comparative griping is I don't want to wait 30 minutes.
30 minutes. I was quoted 3 hours one day, and I'm like, no. All right, guys. I say that there is a deck for everything.
Yes.
There is. I think I'll find a new deck for when I go back to doing
What is it? The Paula Dane Astrological Guide to Your Gastronomy.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. There really is a deck for everything. Hold on. We got to get in there. I got to see this. Sorry, guys. If y'all don't know, that wasn't what I wanted. Where is it?
Sending it.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, Maryland might be a stretch there, Christy. That's a little of a drive.
Down to your... I've had it down that way. It takes a good bit of maintenance.
And drying time.
Yes.
And product, the amount of shampoo you go through.
Yes.
My God. Sorry, I had a friend in college with hair that long, and I was just horrified. Yeah. I'd buy 1 bottle of shampoo every 3 months.
Uh-huh.
They went through 1 per week.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, how does that work? Oh my God, there really is a deck for everything.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Uh-huh.
That is a tarot deck of food.
Yes. Can you imagine choosing your dinner by your tarot reading?
Oh. Yeah, so this is from Food Fortunes, a deck of dinner divination cards by Josh Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, if you're interested, that's from Chronicle Books and Raincoast Books.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not seeing a to buy link, but
it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
It is on Amazon. It is cute. If I may end up buying this because it's $13.
Just for the novelty.
Well, no, because if I go back to teaching in-person classes, this goes back where we belong.
Oh, yeah, that would be a fun theme night for a charity event.
It would be.
Oh, Christy, we're in the middle And I do mean almost literally the middle of West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. So we're a good 4.5 hours, I think, from you.
Yeah. But no. So I have this really weird side when I teach tarot classes. I'm very great with my students. I'm very fun with my students. But if you're supposed to bring a deck to class and you don't, that means that you get to use one of my fun decks. I've had the
It's his
cat deck.
favorite part. It's his favorite part of someone forgets their, or well, of teaching a class, because about 1 in 3 classes, one person will forget.
Yeah.
Like every series, like class he does, 1 in 3 of them, someone forgets their deck or couldn't find a deck, forgot it in the car, left it at home, something happened, and then he gets to go, here, use one of mine.
So, I've had the baseball themed deck, and I normally give them the deck, as part of the fun thing. Baseball deck, a cat deck. I have a deck right now that I have in storage.
Brenda says you're very fun in your classes and you learn while laughing.
Yep.
And that's true. It's true. Yeah. But he gets downright demonic about having to give you a deck. Because it's typically the only real stringent requirement for any of his classes is you must have a tarot deck.
Right.
And then everything else, like pen, pencil, paper, you name it, he'll hand it to you.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
He always has that.
Yeah. But I always have decks with me too that, here, use this, here, use that. If I teach shotgun tarot at a location, I normally bring decks and, because we have a lovely, if you're shopping for a tarot deck, in the description, there's a lovely link that you can go over to Debris and get some really nice, serious, good quality tarot decks. And you get 10% off. Yes, it's an affiliate code.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there isn't a Sesame Street tarot deck. Really?
Yeah. Like, honey, there's a deck for everything.
No, I'm saying there isn't. You can get Garbage Pail Kids.
Uh-huh.
But no, there is not a Sesame Street deck.
Yeah. Now, I want to address something. And Karen, I know you're new. I'm not calling you out, but there's a lot of misrumor there about a lot of things, in my view and opinion. So I'm going to use this and talk about it. You can't use other people's decks, I've heard. Okay, here's the logic behind that. Yes, you can. It's like you can use my hammer. You can use my screwdriver. You can use, somebody else's broom. You can use another person's tarot deck. Is it going to work as good as your deck and you're used to it and you know how to flip the cards? No. Are you going to be able to do a reading with it? Yes. Very much so. All right, so I'm not for this astrology branding of things. I am for getting more astrology swag, because Lord knows I've been looking for an astrology purse for a good bit. I'm not really sure that I'm all in on the developing and building into stuff. And whoa, that is a brand picture. I'm telling you, I don't hear crap about my brand for a good bit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a new book out called Glam Craft, the glam witchcraft to beauty, fashion, and glamour magic.
Oh, my goodness.
And he is branded gorgeously. I'll give him that.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't want to hear it. Mm-hmm. All right. If I'm talking about it, I got to share it. I know.
Yes, you do. Otherwise, it's just confusing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is
All right. Now I just had to go look for something. Oh. Oh, yes. From the article. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Ha! Oh, I'm looking at a list of the 18 weirdest or unusual, excuse me, the unusual tarot decks.
Right.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, so mystical medleys, based on the old like cartoons.
Uh-huh.
There's a Terra Botanical deck.
Right.
Deviant Moon. That's actually kind of cute and steamworky.
Right.
Naked Heart, which actually is kind of cute. Kind of gothic.
Uh-huh.
The Cosmic Coven
Uh-huh.
is very purple.
Yes.
The Good Tarot.
Boring.
Oh, some really beautiful imagery though.
Boring.
Well, a little bit, yeah. Shores of Moon Luna Somnia.
Uh-huh.
That's basically a black and it looks like black and gold, but not metallic gold. Like so,
Right.
maybe more of a black and cream.
Mm-hmm.
The Tarot Z deck. It is a zombie apocalypse tarot deck.
Right.
The Santa Morte tarot deck. Oh, that is pretty. It's very Day of the Dead.
Right.
Dark Grimoire tarot. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Right.
Tarot of Dragons, the Artist Inner Vision tarot.
Tarot of Dragons is awesome. Artist of Inner Vision, I'm kind of like, it's okay.
Yeah, there's the Macabre tarot, the Untamed Mystery tarot, the Black tarot.
I love that deck.
Tarot of the Divine.
That one's complicated. That one will take some work. That's a reader's deck.
Yeah, that's depicting deities, folklore, and fairy tales.
Yep, that's a professional reader deck.
Yeah. So then there's a Mystic Fairy tarot deck.
Mm-hmm.
Again, back to that. That's going to be a reader's deck.
Right.
Oh, so Crow gave me the Glamour Witch. It's good. Cool.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Oh, and one that Lady Gwen has, the Disney Villains Tarot deck.
No.
And it is everything it sounds like.
No.
What?
No. I do not want the Disney Villains Tarot. I do not want the Disney Villains Planner. I do not want the Disney Villains anything. I do not want the Mickey Mouse Tarot, and there is one.
What do you have against Disney-based tarot or Disney-based products? Has who hurt you?
But it's not. It's one of those things. I like Disney in Disney.
Absolutely, Christy. We'll have a great night. You too.
Yeah. I do not want it in everything else.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're going with the Disney's great. It can stay the hell out of my tarot and my planner.
Yes.
Everywhere else. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Now I think it was Brenda was saying, or was it? I think it was said she wanted the Peanuts deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that being fun.
Oh, I think that would be awesome. All right, guys, let's take a break, and when we get back, we'll be talking about the eclipse and the thing together.
Absolutely.
David has the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. How cool!
Ooh, that's gotta be cute. Ooh, Brenda, your tarot deck is on sale for $9 on Amazon.
Yep. All right, guys, we'll be back.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here from Rowan Temple of Light, and I'm here to tell you about our events this summer. First up is Beltane in the Hills, May 13th, and that is from 1 to 6. We have entertainment, we have a bunch of vendors, we have a fairy photo shoot. It's going to be exciting. You having any questions, reach out to Earth Magic or to myself. After that, we have Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, August 19th. That's at Holly Gray Park from 11 to 5 for the day. And we will have Sarah Masters coming down from Pittsburgh to be our keynote speaker. We have some great classes for that. So if you want to get involved, reach out to RowandTempleOfLight@gmail, or just follow us along on Facebook at Rowan Temple of Light, and we look forward to seeing you out in the community. See you there.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month, in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service, or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your most spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aesonknight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that Call Now button there on my site. It'll connect you to Keen, and if you've not been with Keen before, you'll get 3 free minutes to talk with me, so that's great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy. Bye, y'all.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvann.com. That's TRACYVANN.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth, I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
All right, welcome back. All right.
I just got reminded. Well, one, I want to apologize to Brenda. So what I was seeing on Amazon was not the Peanuts Tarot deck. It was the Peanuts playing cards. I saw the price before I saw the product image.
That's okay. You can still read with those.
Hey, this is true. This is true. It's cartomancy, but you can do it.
Yep.
Like, she is totally capable.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I wanted to point out, and we haven't talked about this, and it's been a TikTok trend.
Okay.
Have you not seen the moon phase compatibility thing?
Talk to me a minute.
Okay, so basically, it's this TikTok challenge thing where couples go through, plug in their moon phases, and it, like, your compatibility as a couple is determined by how well it creates a whole moon. I'm not kidding. Like, you basically overlay the 2 moon phases, and if it creates a... Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love that luck.
No, this is not compatibility. First of all,
yes, the moon phases when you were born, Brenda. Oh, even Karen's like, this is 4 cats of alarm.
This is more than 4 cats of alarm. This is, let me grab it.
There you go. That sums up very quickly what Aeson thinks.
And here is why. Here is why. Your moon phase is your emotional personality. It descends upon where that moon is in that chart, not your love life. If you want to know how your relationship will go, you will take the feminine energy partner, masculine, if it's the male or the female or the male and the male, and you will compare it to where the masculine Mars energy is. The more closer they are together in the zodiac, the better they are in a relationship. It has nothing to do with the moon phase. Like, what astrologer put this together is beyond me, but they lost their shit.
I think it's just one of those TikTok things.
Yes.
That, takes off before anyone has a chance to go, oh my God, no, don't use that.
Right.
Oh, but no, I'm so, all right. I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. So I just want to look.
Okay.
And see how compatible by this we would be.
Okay.
So let's see. So, all right. So looking at yours. Okay, that's about a 3/4 moon on the 27th of March.
Of this year?
All right. No. The date you were born.
Yeah.
All right. So let me see how it works out for mine. Stardate.org. Oh, come on.
You're a waxing giblet.
Do what now?
You're a waxing giblet.
I'm a waxing giblet?
Yes, you're a half moon, basically.
Okay. We would technically be incompatible. It's the same thing. Like, those two moons would literally be identical.
Right.
Like, that's so weird.
Okay, now, let me get the real shit. Where's my program?
Karen's just like, okay, waxing giblet. Wow, that's mean.
Yep.
We'll probably turn that into a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh, I know why I never saved them.
Are you sure you didn't mean waxing gibbous?
Yes.
Okay. Still, I think waxing giblet would be a cute.
Yep.
Oh. David says, I think there's a pill that can help with waxing giblets.
It's a cream, David. It's a cream.
Oh, it's a cream. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax. All right. Before we get sued, because I think that's now a Disney property.
Yes.
Granted, our compatibility chart in astrology is fun.
It is.
Because it's basically like, y'all will do great, you'll never understand each other, and you might occasionally want to kill each other.
But that's on a daily basis.
Oh, Karen's like, need the shirts. Absolutely.
Get on it. You have a list of shirts.
Oh, I know, right?
We do. We're going to have we've got we finally have one shirt. We have more shirts to come.
Mm-hmm.
Of some of the things I say. All right. I'll speak English. Compatibility. All right, so Joe's sun in Cancer and my sun in Aries. Joe's moon in Sagittarian, my moon in Virgo. You're very different and often conflict with needs and drives. Joe is expensive and craves adventure and wants to be where the energy and action is. Joe's cautious and quest for growth and knowledge or new experiences, create a strong urge to travel and change in residence. Aeson, on the other hand, is very attached to the familiar and prefers a steady routine, domestic peace, and stability. Aeson may feel that Joe is unreliable and not to be depended upon. Also, Joe is idealistic with great hopes and plans for the future, while Aeson lives primarily in the present and be more involved in the immediate tangible concerns. Joe may feel that Aeson doesn't understand or appreciate his dreams, and Aeson stiffs Joe's emphasis on the assistance or realisms and practicality.
I just put that up there for everyone to read.
Okay. Do what?
Brenda's like, Joe is the one that's expensive?
I have expensive taste, but I know my budget.
Uh-huh. No, he does pretty well. Like he has moments, but he does not go to the level where it's like, oh my God, you just crashed our finances for 50 years on Happy Planner. Like, no, he's not there.
Not even close to there.
No, not even close.
Yeah, but no. So that's our moon comparisons, which talks about our emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That doesn't take into your sun transiting my Mercury, which mentally rips the two shapes into a big season of why you enjoy each other's company and are good friends. Communication is open and humorous. You work together very, very well on practical affairs, daily chores, problem solving, and business activities. Literally, the only thing we do not agree on in overall is your Saturn and my Saturn do not get along.
Yes. We do have Saturn differentials.
Yes.
But now, as for a legitimate response to what Brenda said, yes, I actually do have really expensive taste.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean I'll go buy them at the cost of utilities or food. But I do have friends that can support the fact that I can spend $1,000 like it is nothing.
You can spend $17,000 like it is nothing.
True.
Yes.
But it usually means I have saved up for this. I know exactly how I'm paying for it. Mm-hmm. I have picked out exactly what I want, how I want it, and when I want it. And no, it's literally pull the trigger and do it. That's it. And he's seen we went for cell phones. It was probably one of the fastest sales that guy ever had.
Right.
This is what I want. This is the literally if you don't got it, I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it? Fine. Here we go.
Joe, write this down so you know what this is. Cancer, Sagittarian. Yeah, your three is Cancer, Sagittarius, and Gemini. You've asked 100 times.
Okay, so that's my sun, my moon, and my ascending.
I'm going to double check your ascending, but yes.
Okay.
No, Capricorn rising.
Oh, Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn?
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
And of course, I am Aries, Virgo. Actually, Brenda, there's a few more there. Planners, jewelry, cars, and coffee. And clothes, weirdly, but it's more shoes, and they're long-term investments for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am king of the $10 shoe.
Yep, and I am king of let me go get Nikes. I want some boots. I want some heels. I want shoes that'll last me 10, 15 years
Mm-hmm.
with maintenance.
Aww.
So yeah, it's much more complicated, guys. I went ahead and printed our compatibility report again.
Mm-hmm.
Go and see how many pages. It is 4 pages. Joe couldn't even read our compatibility report in a TikTok.
No.
And he can speed talk.
Well, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, so Brenda says Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra here are all air signs.
Right. So you're highly intelligent, highly thoughtful, highly idealistic, highly wanting to make sure that things are right and proper. When you have a combination of air, you're going to take on all that energy of air. So you should probably work on your writing and expressing your imagination, because you'll fake out the book before you write it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's take on this. Well, hold still. Let me grab something to make your life easier.
Oh, okay.
Nope, it's not been uploaded. Yeah, it has. All right, so let's talk about this eclipse that's hitting us on the 20th. That's 2 days away. It's a hybrid eclipse in new moon.
Hybrid eclipse.
Yep,
and that'll be at 12:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who want to go watch.
Right.
If you can. I don't know. What's the weather going to be? Probably not great.
And it'll be a debate if we can see it or not. So this eclipse is hitting the Aries Libra axis. Aries is fire breathing now, means now, radical individualism, punk rock as fuck. The first sign of the zodiac, and Libra is the sign of partnerships,
prettiness, pettiness, compromise, diplomacy, and duplicity.
Yep.
Ain't that some fun with Libra?
Mm-hmm. Every Libra. But the pettiness is on both of us, okay? Aries and Libras can be petty as fuck. Aries is the self, and Libra is the self in relationships, conversations, communications, codependency, and conflicts. The eclipse cycle it will be forcing and forming us through 2025, and it is a total solar eclipse next April.
Yes.
Yeah. This new moon eclipse is going to begin a cycle. If you recall, the Aries season of 2K23 began with the new moon and concluded with the spring equinox. The equinox new moon was the first of the astrologer's new years and apoptosis the ability to ratify, verify, and intrinsics. calling us out in our stillness in the winter and into activity, increasing energy of the spring. So everyone knows what an eclipse is. It means the sun and the moon line up from our visibility in tropical astrology, where we will clarify tropical astrology. But this is going to be almost like a bloodshot, because it'll be very important to look at yourself in relationships. And when I say relationships, I'm not just talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. I'm talking about all your relationships, because you're going to notice a drastic shift in those areas. And it's going to really cause a lot of pulling on it. And Shakespeare asked whether the nymphs in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles. The eclipse asks us not to suffer, but to surrender, because this eclipse is happening at 29 degrees Aries. In the sign of the architect warrior, it's going to challenge us to remove our armor. Hello, where have we heard that from? We've heard that from Brene Brown. So we're going to deal with our shame. We're going to deal with our emotions and decide to defense and stand ready to be remade. This is a cosmic change. Okay? So listen up. If you are in a cardinal sign, meaning you are Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, will face effects of the eclipse most acutely. Looking at where Aries falls in your birth chart will determine what of these changes might take form for you. So you want to look at where Aries hits your house. If you don't have your chart, you can go order that over at aesonknight.com, and I can probably get them out before the eclipse takes place.
Yes, and NASA will be live streaming.
Yes, so that will be lovely.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to drop that for everyone here in the chat. Right. So wherever you are, you should be seeing a link going out now for YouTube to watch that eclipse.
And if you'll send them the link from the store to order their charts, that would be lovely.
Oh, yes, please. From the store. Yep. Come on.
So with this, it's going to make you question your codependencies. You will be feeling more independent. We will see more independent thought come out. What I find interesting is some of the world events that are currently going on. It'll be interesting to see the reflections that are going on with this. Very much so.
And that's just the full astrology chart?
Yep.
All right, there that goes.
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm going to find a better copy for the retrograde. It's hitting right behind this.
Yes, 12:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's when the actual eclipse will hit in full, I think. Not when, like there will be a transitional period, but it actually...
Total eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And while you're on the website, make sure you check out his other reports that you can order. The transit reports, the Lovers Astrology chart and reading, and the Polyamorous Lovers Astrology chart and reading. So if you guys are in a poly situation,
compare.
Check that out.
Yep. So this I'm going to send you a better article, and we'll let you take this one.
Okay.
Yes, there's a lot of astrology in today's show.
Yeah, well, that's because there's a lot coming up.
There is.
So yeah, this is from Rush.
Yep.
The upcoming Mercury retrograde is all about the planet falling on International Earth Day. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! On April 22nd, this year's International Earth Day, which aims to raise environmental awareness, coincides with a Mercury retrograde in fixed Earth Taurus.
Uh-huh.
Going to be a lot of earthiness in the air, so to speak. Let's think about this 3-week transit ending on May 15th in the context of environmentalism. How so? Usually, Mercury retrogrades are seen as pesky placements that result in delays and miscommunication. Why, as our fastest planet, Mercury's astrological influence pertains to conveyances, travel, verbal exchanges, and commerce. However, when the messenger planet goes retrograde, that is, starts moving backward relative to us, this mercurial world of quicksilver movement slows down. Little and big things get lost or impeded in transit, text messages, contracts, online orders. This particular retrograde, however, is even more debilitated due to the messenger's placement in the Slowpoke Bowl. Of all places Mercury can reverse, Taurus is one of its least auspicious signs. Rather than being bummed out over this doubly decelerated Mercury, though, let's really align with its slowness and thereby environmentally reconsider attitudes and activities related to Taurus themes. Food security, and of course, the Earth itself. So yes.
So, things to watch for: crazy ass food sales, crazy shortages in food sales, crazy price fluctuations. Check your receipts. Check how you're doing things. Let's look at the star signs and how they're going to hit.
I'm sorry, I'm double checking that my delivery from Amazon will be here before then.
That might be a good thing.
Oh, Tuesday, April 8th, Thursday. Wait, why did I just say Tuesday? Did I just read something? Oh, no, Tuesday. Okay, sorry, that's the last update. So, yeah, so one is supposed to be here on Thursday, the other on Friday.
Uh-huh. All right, so what all is this going to hit? Let me break it down for you. Aries is going to be hitting your money sector and finances until May 14th. There could be an verse of course, vert off a course for the next few weeks in communicational planet spinning backwards. Be a watchdog with your spending habits. Taurus, prepare for the unexpected. With Mercury in your house from the 21st to the 14th, double whimsy, your practical sign. You may think that you're expressing yourself clearly. No, you're not. Yet people look at you like you have come from another planet. The best laid plans can be messed up. You'll follow your own. Slow down, scale back, be flexible. No, do not be the bull in a china shop. Geminis, prepare for insanity. Mishaps ahead. Your ruling communicational planet turns retrograde in Taurus, your 12th house, which is rest and recovery, pushing through frustration, pains in every way during the 3-week cycle. So instead of going inwards, focus on acceptance and forgiveness. Pay attention to your dreams and hidden messages. Cancer. 1, clear your workbench. You're going to be busy. Computer IT. Could you be a social butterfly wings? Arrest Cancer, at least for very little. You might want to be more discerning about who you flap around with. Starting the 21st, going out on Mercury spin in Taurus, and you group activity this house until the 14th. With communicational planet in reverse, you might experience uncharacteristic conflicts in friendships. Or is it all that surprising? Take off the rose-colored spectacles, crab, and see perhaps someone isn't the true blue friend you believe them to be. This is 30 weeks of pushback could help you weed out the false friends. Truth to be told and drain your energy. Leos, buckle up, buttercups. Leos, work could be a little bit more bumpier over the next few weeks as your communicational planet turns retrograde, your 10th house in career. You might clash with ideas of authority figures, but don't let your all-knowing well speak, because you win the battle but lose the war. Use this forced slowdown to reflect on your highest goals. Virgos, your ruler's pissed off too. We know this. It's going to be hitting everywhere. If you've gotten something on the books, don't cancel it. Just be extra precautious. Like double check that you have appointments, reservations, travel. Make sure to buy travel insurance if you have to travel. It's a great time to revisit old projects, things you have set aside for you. Libras, when mindful Mercury goes into retrograde, you're in your intimate 8th house. It is time to do some emotional housekeeping. Things in the outer world may slow down or even backslide between this time, but instead of getting frustrated and your lack of forward progress, see the opportunities to prepare for some intense feelings that have been building up inside. Scorpios, it takes two to tango, and Scorpios and communicational planet in retrograde in your house of partnerships. You'll find intense interactions. I might be offering Scorpios a discount here. Fights and misunderstandings. It might be hard for those wires. So unless you need to express something now, hold off until the choppy waters end on the 15th.
Well, I don't know. Offer a discount or just plan for all the Scorpios to have priority appointments. Like, we understand we are going to triage. This is going to be a psychic ER for you.
It can definitely be. Sagittarians, an ounce of prevention is worth a kilo of cure, archers, especially when communication in retrograde in your health and fitness house on April 14th. Mercury spins backwards, so it's time to slow down and make your wellness top priority. Your son can forget that there are limits to things. This is time for you to take R&R or just check in with your doctor, okay? Capricorns. Oh, Capricorns.
Oh, no.
Oh, communication, of course, in Taurus is in your 5th house, your love and self-expression. Your eminent sign has keen visions of a future, but during this forced slowdown of things, you may be making your love life.
You gotta play the thing.
Yeah. Aquarians, family, your source of greatest comfort, or is it another F word? Things could be a little decay in your family situations. Relatives may annoy you, especially female ones. You may be filled with more tension than ease. This is actually a good time to hear a breath of surface and decide whether simmering resentments is worth bringing up. If so, be diplomatic and forgiving and take the first step towards resolving it openly. If you find yourself thwarted on your projects, put them on hold until next month. Pisceans.
Brenda says, so no change.
Huh?
Brenda says, so no change.
Right.
Sorry. I thought that was cute.
Pisceans. Let me find where you were at. Way. Right there. Oh. Bite thy tongue, Pisces. Communication. Mercury turns retrograde, of course. No matter how carefully you rehearse your speech, it will come out sounding defensive or hostile. And when you get it right, people might misinterpret your meanings. Limit your interactions, especially with those important consequences, and do more research and revision. You must go Monto to Monto Choose those battles carefully.
If you got to go mano a mano, choose carefully.
Yep.
Oh no. So yeah, Pisces, just stay home.
And
Become a hermit.
And get a tongue ring because it helps you keep your mouth shut so easily.
Oh, yeah, that's never worked for you.
Hey, it works a lot for me.
I'm sorry. You mean there's things you don't say?
Yes.
I think we're all surprised to learn that. I'm teasing.
Mm-hmm. I know you are.
Oh.
All right. I'm dropping this because I'm going to use this later.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So with that, you have your forecasts. It's going to be interesting. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be finding out if Joe is an asshole.
Absolutely.
Hi, this is Sandy Starr. I'm a psychic and I work on Keen, and I have been working on Keen for over 22 years. You can reach me on 01068. I deal with a myriad of subjects, but I do specialize in relationships, marriages, divorces, is he cheating, is she cheating, whatever the dynamic of the relationship is, I will guide you through. I've got amazing radar for cheaters, so I will tell you the truth if he or she is cheating. I can help with any subject you need me to help you with besides relationships, and I look forward to hearing from you. Again, you can reach me through Keen. My extension number is 01068. I really look forward to hearing from you and helping you with whatever you need me to help you with.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I'm a psychic medium and I work with tarot cards. I also practice Reiki and access bars. I would like to share with you what a reading with me is like. It is a blended reading of psychic and mediumship, and I deliver these messages exactly as they come through. I'm not going to mince words or add any padding. I am a professional, reliable, and honest communicator. I have readings available anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. You can book a reading with me at tracyvan.com. That's TracyVann.com. And no, I'll always tell you exactly what you need to hear.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you would come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com. Visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here from Rowan Temple of Light, and I'm here to tell you about our events this summer. First up is Beltane in the Hills, May 13th, and that is from 1 to 6. We have entertainment, we have a bunch of vendors, we have a fairy photo shoot. It's going to be exciting. You having any questions, reach out to Earth Magic or to myself. After that, we have Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, August 19th. That's at Holly Gray Park from 11 to 5 for the day. And we will have Sarah Masters coming down from Pittsburgh to be our keynote speaker. We have some great classes for that. So if you want to get involved, reach out to rowantempleoflight@gmail.com, or just follow us along on Facebook at Rowan Temple of Light, and we look forward to seeing you out in the community. See you there.
Right, we are back. All right, leave your case.
All right. Am I the asshole for not carrying my wife's purse? I, 32-year-old male, work fully remote, and my wife, 30-year-old female, works 2 to 3 days in office. On days where she commutes in the morning, I wake up early with her, make us French press coffee while she gets ready, and I walk her to her ferry, which is approximately a 5-minute walk, and then approximately a 5 to 10-minute wait for the ferry on board. On our walks, she insists that I carry her purse, saying that her bag is heavy, that she has to carry it all day, and that if I carry it on the walk, it would mean a lot to her. I told her that she's putting me in an awkward situation where I need to either A, carry her purse, which I would prefer not to do, or B, have an argument first thing in the morning because I refuse to carry her purse. Maybe I'm just stubborn, but to me, carrying my wife's purse and then standing in line with all of the commuters waiting to board the ferry as I hold my wife's purse for her commute into work is a bit emasculating and humiliating. She, on the other hand, thinks it would be a nice gesture, and the fact that I find it embarrassing for me is irritating because I should A, care more about what she thinks than what other people think, and B, be comfortable enough in my own skin not to feel emasculated or humiliated. So what do you think? Am I the asshole for telling my wife I don't want to carry her purse?
Plead the case.
You're the asshole, man. It's a bag.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to color coordinate your shoes with the bag.
Especially if she's carrying that leather, which sounds probably what she's doing.
You know. But no, I think what she asks is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think argumentatively she could probably, try to pare down the purse a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's neither here nor there. Like, all of us have that moment of those of us who carry bags, whether that's briefcases, book bags, purses, or otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah, there's probably too much in it.
Well, and here's the thing with it. It may be that she's using the wrong purse.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. And you've carried my purse before because I'm doing 100 things and you grabbed it. My current purse versus Melissa with the same contents weighs totally differently.
Mm-hmm. It does. The weighting on that is a little bit different. I'll also say that, and it's Katie. You misnamed your purse.
No, I've always called it Melissa.
Oh, okay. Well, Melissa then.
Uh-huh.
Melissa's primary problem is her straps are very thin.
Mm-hmm.
So they will dig.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the new purse, which has a single wider strap
mm-hmm.
and doesn't dig as hard.
Right.
So yeah, that's just, I don't know. That's a very you're the asshole move.
Right.
Like and this is a debate probably as old as time.
Right.
Over, it's one of the oldest tropes in the world though, of like the husband in the mall holding the wife's purse.
Uh-huh.
She is now tired, and all the other bags.
Right.
Because she is now tired, she is surrendered down to the wallet
mm-hmm.
and has gone to a store.
Right. And see, here's my problem in general with this. Is one, we should be looking at the wife's purse and asking ourselves, is it a proper bag to carry?
Yes. Well, especially if she's already complaining about it's too heavy or that it is heavy and that she's having to carry it all day long.
Right.
If you're at the point where you're going to be that appreciative of someone else carrying your bag, I do have to say you might want to take a moment,
mm-hmm.
And reconsider your bag and its contents,
right?
And how it's distributing that weight and whether there's a better way,
right? And that's the reason I got the new bag. Well, one of the reasons. The other reason, and this is a more important, is when I have to take the Melissa with me, she has a lot of, she is designed to carry big things, heavy things. We know that that is a, I'm going to work, I'm going out bag, but having a proper bag to handle what you're carrying, it changes your appearance, it changes how much you carry. And it sounds to me like she's not gone shopping for a properly structured bag, and she's not looking at what's in that bag. It's kind of like when me and you have different views. My bag, I carry what I need, and I have different bags for what I need. You carry one bag.
Yep. Which I'll share.
Yeah.
Like, it's the everything, and you hear the strain. That's because the tablet is, or the iPad is currently in it. But this is the bag.
Yeah.
It's actually not as big as it looks. It's
Right.
like a quarter backpack.
Right.
Like, that's it. That's the everything. And it literally has a little bit of everything. It's got my wallet. It's got my stuff.
Right.
So it's all here. And it literally has the everything.
Right.
And I will take stuff out if I have to add stuff to it.
Right.
But yeah. I don't, however, need Aeson to carry it to the car for me.
No.
And bag-wise, it has gone smaller.
Right.
Like, I've self-limited to a quarter backpack.
Right.
Is, because I've had a couple of neck surgeries, and I've spent many years carrying a backpack.
Right.
And yeah, I'm like, I love the one shoulder thing.
Right.
Because that's how I always carried my backpacks, was I never put it on properly.
Right.
And I've had a briefcase, and I've had a sling bag, and I've had this, and I've had that, and I've had this other thing. It's always one shoulder. But no, after 2 neck surgeries and realizing that I have a tendency to kick like that shoulder up.
Right.
Yeah, I've decided it's got to come down weight wise.
Right. And
like,
you've gone through a few different bags, and it's been like, okay, this is what we, look at what you need, look at how it is.
Oh yeah, I tried to go really small in the beginning.
Right.
And it was like, I had to notch it up a couple of times to get here. And it's like, this is the right balance.
In my opinion, is he's an idiot.
Yes.
In general. Secondly, I think we need to have a consultation with the wife and about her bag and her bag of choice. It needs to be functional over flattering. And that's a hard thing in the purse industry. Because a lot of bags they make are crap.
Mm-hmm.
They are. We've looked at a few. I've owned a few, and it's like, nah, the saddlebag can go to hell. So, one, I think the wife needs a consultation, looking at what really is in her purse, what she needs on a daily basis, and exactly the shape of the straps and how it's being carried. Second, and if the straps are correctly adjusted, because the purse zipper should hit your hip properly for proper weighting.
Well, though there are a lot of people that are very concerned about purse theft, so crossbody bags can sometimes be better.
Right.
And they do distribute the weight better.
Right.
Especially, like, I don't know, I can do it better with my wallet. And actually, if you see me out and about and I'm just running errands,
right,
you'll frequently see the big wallet.
Right.
And it's a Russian nesting doll. Can I point this out? My whole system is Russian nesting doll.
Yes.
My bare minimum to go into a store,
right,
is this little buddy.
Right.
Like, this is it. And that goes into the bigger wallet with the more stuffs. And you'll frequently see that, much like my mother, goes under the arm.
Right.
And it will live here. I can walk around literally all day with this under my arm. The only problem is I do sometimes get, like, after a full day of it, I will start to get some tenseness in my shoulder. And it's just my shoulder. It doesn't put any stress really on my neck. Right. But yeah. And then that goes, of course, into the big bag.
Right. And
now, my mom
that's coming in here, so why don't we take them on?
All righty. So, which one you want to start with?
We'll start with the top with David and work our way down.
All right, David, absolutely 100%. You are the asshole. Just hold the purse. Brenda said he's wrong about carrying a purse to be emasculating for a man. It's a bag. But if she can't carry it, then she shouldn't be carrying one that's stuffed. Asked him to carry it every day is a bit much, but he needs to get over his attitude. I don't know that it's a bit much to ask. Like, I actually carried for a teacher, and granted, there were extenuating circumstances. Like, God bless that poor woman. She broke an ankle, and she ended up having carpal tunnel surgery on both wrists, independent, like 2 surgeries.
Mm-hmm.
So for a while there, I also did this for another teacher. Both were teachers everyone else hated. I dearly loved them. I thought they were wonderful teachers. Their personalities were a little crunchy, but they were great people.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I carried their stuff, purse and all, the big giant tote with all the papers and the crap and the stuffs and the lunchbox and the thing. Like, I came out of there looking like a pack mule every day for a while with my backpack on top of all this.
Uh-huh.
But I did. I carried their stuff to their car every day for them. Both of them while they were recovering from like different situations. I'm sorry. I did that in middle school.
Right.
I did not feel emasculated.
Right. All right.
Let me tell you, you ain't seen frilly until you meet a teacher.
Now I'll take on Shannon, who I love how she positioned her arguments.
Okay, even though they're calling it a purse, if it's what she needs for work, it's probably got her work laptop in it. Those bitches are heavy, even the newer ones. Yeah, there's a lot of... It's really hard to find a good, solid work laptop that isn't heavy as fuck.
Right.
Your Mac Air, your MacBook Pro sometimes can be a little bit lighter, and those can be fully functional.
Right.
But that's a huge expense. Most companies don't make. You're probably toting around, if it is a corporate issue laptop, you are probably toting around a 5 to 8 pound behemoth from Dell.
Right.
It is probably 17 inches full keyboard, and it weighs a metric fuck ton.
Right.
Because it has a nice steel or aluminum unibody, which is important. The steel ones, yeah, they're way heavy. So moving on from there. Secondly, used to be men carry the valuables because they were less of targets, so he's a bit of a bitch. Third, if my super mask Mexican husband can carry a diaper bag or my purse for me, homeboy should be fine carrying his wife's for 10 to 15 minutes, and if he doesn't like it, buy one in a style they both like. I don't think it's a style thing. I think it's a purse. Like if you called it a bag, if it were just a bag, if it were a work briefcase, don't think there'd be a problem. You called it a purse.
Well, and I know what it probably is. It's probably, one like the Melissa who, my laptop can go in there, my big planner can go in there. All of that can get loaded in and toted around.
And it's very functional, but it's still not a briefcase. It doesn't mistake as a briefcase. It's
not like the Aeson corporate bag that's hanging over there that the laptop and files go into. But, and I've noticed this is a trend in people, is they will buy a one-purpose bag. And it's like, no.
Oh, God, please no.
Yes.
Be careful with that.
Right.
Because it can become the diaper bag of life. And way more. Says something about him if he thinks a purse can make him less of a man. Like, really? It does.
It does. All right, so the poll is up on Aeson Knight's YouTube page. If you're reviewing on one of the other streams, go over there. The link is in the chat. And while you're there, go ahead and do the favorite YouTube things, like it, share it, subscribe it. Thank you. Now, I'm going to give a content warning. If you have little ones in the area, you might want to send them to, I don't know, go get a glass of water out of the room, put your earbuds in, because the advice topic is going to deal with some adult content.
All right. So that's out of the way.
Yeah.
My 27 female boyfriend, 31 male, suddenly lost his sex drive. Hey people, we have been together for 2.5 years, so the past weeks, months, we are long distance, and no, he's not cheating, 99% certain. My boyfriend's sex drive has decreased massively. He tells me that it's not because of me and that it's not because of porn. He still finds me very attractive and sexy, but he said that he never had a strong sex drive to begin with, and that when we were having sex a lot, he was in a better and less stressful stage in his life. I do believe him in that, but at the very start, before we got into a relationship, he told me he watches porn every few days, so you need a sex drive to be watching porn and masturbating, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, he says he doesn't watch porn since we got together, but he's just stressed a lot and doesn't feel too good. He's in a stage in his profession where he can feel stuck in a spiral, and since he's working independently, all of the pressure is on him. I just can't wrap my head around how we used to go from this to barely any sex drive. And it's taking a toll on me since I do have a sex drive and love the sexual desire. No matter how stressed I am, I still desire him. I can't help but think he doesn't find me sexually attractive anymore. It's making me feel depressed. Oh, there's a lot to unpack there. You want to take that one away?
Well, here's the thing, and it's a thing that people need to get a clue of.
Mm-hmm.
Men's sex drives and their stress levels and their lifestyle is all chained together. Now, everyone has heard the old wives' tale: if you want your husband to have more of a sex drive, give him a 10-minute massage and make him drink more water and feed him some yogurt and some pineapple. They're not joking.
Mm-hmm.
If his cortisol levels are up, his sex drive is in the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, if he already had a low T level, I'm betting he does because he has a low sex drive, stress, cortisol, T level looks like the stock market yesterday.
Well,
in the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
So, recommendations: 1, getting him a massage package. Go find him a masseuse, subscribe him to a massage package. 2, send him to the gym. 3, make him drink more water. 4, instead of rub-a-dub time, how about quiet time and taking his cell phone away
Mm-hmm.
and focus time that's just on the relationship when you're in town and getting prepped up and buying lots of pineapple and steak.
There you go. Here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
It really isn't about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he says it's not about you, believe him when he says it's not about you.
Right.
Because men are kind of dicks most of the time, all right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's about you, you would find this out because he would be gone.
Right.
Like, it's not difficult.
Right.
Mentally to figure out if it's you, because you'll find out that it's you when he's not there.
Yeah.
That means it's you.
Yeah.
Or that he is cheating, which
right.
If you are very confident he is not cheating, then again, not you. Second of all, porn-induced erectile dysfunction is a fairy tale.
Right.
It really, truly is. I think there are some people that do end up having a preference towards porn or do have problems with sex because of porn.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the same thing. It's not like you're just going to get this permanently flaccid penis because you watch porn.
Right.
You can, however, run into people that get mistaken ideas about what sex is, or more importantly, some really screwed up ideas about what sex should be.
Mm-hmm.
That usually shows up pretty quickly.
Right.
And that does take a little bit of reprogramming of like, that is not what that is.
Right.
But this whole death grip and all that, and like, let it go.
Let it go.
Second of all,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, cortisol, stress, all of that plays a part.
Right.
Not to mention we have this broken idea that while I do point out that if it were you, it'd be really simple and blah, 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 you'd know.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that men are just these like on-off switch sex bots.
Right.
Like, we have this trope about it. We joke about it all the time in popular culture that, men are always ready. We're just the Energizer bunnies of sex.
Right.
Yeah, no. They're real people. They have thoughts and feelings and emotions and all these other things going on.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, if you want to just talk like, biochemistry here,
mm-hmm.
if you just want to talk about, the actualities of being a human being,
right,
this is all in some levels a delicate balance.
Right.
Evolutionary speaking,
mm-hmm.
You don't want to be screwing
mm-hmm.
when you have a predator ready to eat you. That's generally not a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're living in this fight or flight, you're not going to be the ever ready. You're not going to be the Energizer bunny. You're not going to be ever ready.
Right.
You're going to be trying to get out or to fight off whatever situation's going on. You're not immediately going to be prepared for sex. So I think the best thing you really truly can do for him and your relationship is talk to him and figure out how he makes this better at work.
Right.
How do you resolve this? How do you get him to a next phase of his career? Even if it's a job change and a realization that, like, you don't have to go do this.
Right.
But somehow get him to a next phase of his career that is not this stress-inducing.
Right.
And that he is able to actually have downtime and feel relaxed and be prepared for his day and not just constantly feel like I got to run away or I've got to fight something.
Right.
Like, this is like the tip of the iceberg symptom of a much bigger life problem.
Right.
So, yeah. And I'm sorry it's making you feel depressed, but it really isn't you.
Right. Because here's the thing, and, women go through this, and it's well known that, women's cycles will stop if they're under stress, and that's a big hormone thing, and it creates a lot of other issues. It's less publicized about the men.
Mm-hmm. It is. And we talk about it more, and we discuss it more.
Right.
But we tend to make fun of men who have a identical problem.
Right.
So Brenda points out he could have been watching the porn to get himself into a sexual mindset if his drive is low.
Right.
True too.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's really hard to get to. There is this thing called relaxing with porn. And porn, just like, you don't have to self-stimulate.
Right.
Just watching porn can actually be used for pain relief.
Yeah.
You get the endorphin releases. Very similar, and not that you don't get more through the actual act,
Right.
but just watching
Right.
can release endorphins and oxytocin and all the feel-good things.
Right.
At least in microdosings. And there are people who use this for pain management.
Right.
They will use sex and masturbation for pain management because it helps.
Right.
So just to keep in mind, sometimes there is just recreational porn watching.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's totally okay.
Right.
And normal.
So, if you're experiencing this, time to shift it up, time to get into the bigger, deeper part of it.
Ooh, Shannon points out a cool thing. That's something they try with addicts after surgeries when they're trying to avoid narcotic painkillers. Hey.
Yep. All right, so let's see if you are the asshole.
Survey says...
Well, it's a tie.
Oh! Wait, what?
It's a tie.
Oh, I thought this was an easy one. Like, no, everyone's going to be like, you're the asshole.
It is, yes, you are the asshole, but everyone is shitty.
Oh! Oh! Interesting. Okay.
So, yeah. Someone needs to go purse shopping. So, guys, we hope you've enjoyed this show. We hope you found it informational. Please, like, share, subscribe. We have a really great week coming up. Thursday was Lady Gwen back at the table with coffee and tea. And we're going to be talking about something that's trapped Aeson's mind for a little while. And he's like, holy shit, now this is even worse. So we're going to be talking about that. We'll be talking about whatever else hits the coffee and tea table. And then, of course, we have mountain bears, and Disney is already in the Rolodex for mountain bears. They've got something up their sleeve. We're enjoying it. And then you have something else for mountain bears, talking about business and tech businesses. And then, of course, Psychic the Plans on Sunday. We do have some videos popping out. The Second Brain will be popping out, I believe, on Wednesday. And then Psychic Budgets pops out on Saturday. Those are videos. And those are only on Aeson Knight YouTube. We know we stream to multiple places. That is where my base content goes to.
Yes. There we go. So a fun, exciting week.
Yes, it's going to be a great week. And with that, we're going to be bouncing over to you, Vanna, to take care of our Patreons.
All right. So, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you, too, can become a Patreon sponsor, please visit us at pcspnetwork.com.
Yep. With that, y'all, you have a great night.
Good night.